If I had £4 in my bank, right, I'd be messaging someone asking to borrow £1 so that I had the minimum deposit requirement of a fiver to deposit into an online casino to try and spin it up. It was nuts, mate. Absolutely nuts. Hi, I'm Harry, and this is day 233 of taking an ice bath every single day to help my mental health, help me stay clean and sober, living free from active addiction. Let's get it. The water temperature is at 3.2 degrees. Good morning, gang. So I'm going to attempt to get in here and talk to you without changing the way I talk and just take it in my stride. Oh, I can't. I can't do it. Good morning and welcome to day 233. Oh, mate, 3 degrees is special. Woo! So I want to talk about Sunday, Travis coming over, because I haven't actually spoken about it. Yeah, I want to just touch base on how it went. It was fantastic. I have agreed with his mother that he will every other Sunday come here in the afternoon, and then the other weekends that in between I'll still see him. So I'm seeing him every week, and I got to take him to his first class last night at the new gym in Waterlooville, Gorilla Grapplers. Shout out to the boys, and he absolutely loved it. Jamie, the coach, did a great job with him, and he's excited to go again. Hopefully he, falls in love with the mixed martial arts world, which I've recently fallen in love with. So very exciting. And yeah, him coming over on Sunday was beautiful. The sun was out. We'd got the garden ready. We put out like a little playmat thing, and we were playing with slime and glitter and arts and crafts, and he was really involved. And then we had some food and we watched a bit of TV. And he was just really excited, and it was lovely to spend some time with him. I really enjoyed it, and I felt trusted, which was nice. And I feel like an adult, which is also quite nice. And I'm 32, but like my behaviours before recently, before I got clean, I was very childish in the way I would act, and I didn't take any responsibility. I'd always point the finger and pass the blame onto someone else, because it was much easier to pass the blame onto someone than take, accountability for my own shit. And being an adult and being a dad again and all that lovely stuff it's nice, but it's also, what is it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful is what it is. I don't think there's anything more to it. It's real life, and real life, I don't really know what to call it, but it's just life, man, and it's responsibilities and stuff that I never had and stuff that I never cared about before are now, part of my daily life, and I'm blessed and I'm grateful for that. And I tell you what else I'm grateful for is I've just come back from the shops. We went to yoga this morning, Felicity and I. We did an hour's worth of yoga with Fleur, and we were driving back and the car was on about a quarter of a tank, and I said, should we just get some fuel now? And she said, yeah, go on then. So I just pulled in, filled the car up, paid, got back in the car, carried on. Like before, when I needed fuel or I was on the red light, I'd have to borrow the money because I was so unmanageable and I was so bad with money. If I had £4 in my bank, right, I'd be messaging someone asking to borrow £1 so that I had the minimum deposit requirement of a fiver to deposit into an online casino to try and spin it up. It was nuts, mate. Absolutely nuts. And I don't have to borrow money anymore. And do you know what? Even back then, when I had to borrow, there'd be times where I'd ask my dad to borrow 50 quid and I'd say I need fuel. And I did need fuel. And 50 quid would go in my bank and my brain would go, well, hang on a minute. Let's not get fuel with that. Let's put a tenner in the car and the other 40 we can get half a gram. Come on, Harry, what are you talking about? You're not wasting 50 quid on fuel. What a waste. It was just madness. Absolute madness. And it was just nice to be able to do adult things, life on life's terms, and I'm alright with that today, and I'm happy. If you're looking to get clean and you are struggling, or you know someone who is struggling, you've got a family member, a brother, a sister, a parent, whatever, and you're unsure or you're out of options, you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, you're not getting through to them, you've got to remember, first of all, it's not personal, okay? Addiction doesn't discriminate. They're just not well at the moment, and I'm not saying that to allow them to use that as an excuse. They're not well. It's usually driven by some kind of trauma, whether that be from childhood or, something that's happened in recent times. But usually there's a reason why people smash themselves to bits with drugs and alcohol. It's because they can't cope with their emotions. They can't handle it. They've got no self-worth. They feel like shit. They can't cope with day-to-day life. So they look for something to change the way they feel. It's a form of escapism, essentially. And if they're an addict, once they start, they can't stop. Yeah? like I said the other day, one is too many, 1,000 never enough. Now, my suggestion would be to sit them down, talk to them and say, what the fuck is going on? Try to get them to open up, try to get them to be honest and truthful. Say, look, we know you're struggling, we want to help. What is it you know, what can we do to help you? See what they say, see what they, you know, see what's going on for them. Look into possibly therapy, look into counselling. If rehab's an option, put them into rehab. Rehab taught me a lot when I was in there 5 years ago. I did 28 days. I was fortunate enough to be put into a private residential treatment centre. There's meetings every night of the week within 5 miles of wherever you are located watching this. I can guarantee you this week there'll be a meeting, yeah? Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, or Cocaine Anonymous. One of the anonymous meetings will be locally that you can get along to, or you can take someone along to, and you're welcome to support them. You're welcome to come to a meeting. As long as it's an open meeting, you're welcome. And like I said, my DMs are still open. I've had hundreds of messages in the last couple of weeks, and I'm nearly up to date with all of them. I'm back and forward with people trying to help, make suggestions. I'm here to help, all right? Yeah, just trying to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday, and that's all I set out to do now. Just be a better parent, a better brother, a better partner, a better everything. A better fighter, because I'm shit at mixed martial arts. Anyway, that do me. I've been in here for I don't know how long because I forgot to set my watch. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like, follow, subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the morning. Bosh! Laters.